Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So the indices market is not slowing down. We've had the S&P hit 5,000 for the first time ever, another record high. The Nasdaq was also up over 1% on Friday's trading. And as we kick off Monday's trading, especially as the American market is opening, we're seeing another move, another push on these indices. So is sentiment going to continue? Are we going to see a correction anytime soon? We were looking that a lot of economists were saying that price action would start moving to the downside at some point. However, it looks like at the moment it is very, very bullish and prices will keep on pushing a bit higher. So with the positive data coming out of America with earnings season, non-farm payroll data, jobs earnings as well, we're just seeing more of a push on these big major indices, and this could keep on going for the foreseeable future as well. So let's see and get right into the charts at the moment. Excuse me. So at the moment, as is on the daily chart, we've got the S&P 500 really pushing, as I said, hitting the 5,000 mark for the first time ever. But on the RSI and a few other stochastics we've been looking at, we're seeing this bearish divergence just coming into play. But we cannot keep being overbought on the RSIs and the other MACDs and other stochastics that we're looking at. It eventually is going to start moving lower, so it is naturally going to make more of a bearish divergence. We could have another just double top on this RSI before another move lower, but more than likely we will see some kind of correction at some point. Let's look on the 4-hour chart though, just to get a bit more of an intraday perspective, and it's not really too much different on the 4-hour. As you can see here, wave after wave of movement to the upside. A lot of economists thought here we're going to see a double top before a move down, but that failed quite dramatically as price action not only gapped here, but kept on moving higher. So now, are we going to see 5,000 become the next support before we move more higher than we have been in the last 72 hours, stretching all the way back to the beginning of last week pretty much. We'll have to obviously wait and see. But the Nasdaq up over 1.5% at the moment from the last Friday's trading. So just seeing more of this bullish attitude. The Dow Jones, however, did slip into a little bit more, had a bit more of a pullback, so we're just expecting maybe the Dow could be the first one in a long line of indices and also dollar price patterns that could start moving a bit lower. So just keep an eye out for that as well as we go into this new week. But it is looking very progressive at the moment. So a little bit like the S&P, we're seeing now that prices are just hitting pretty much a double top on the RSI before moving a bit lower. So this is going to create quite a strong bearish divergence. It just depends if it comes into play or not, or if it's going to be ignored, pretty much like this was ignored. This divergence was ignored and this divergence was ignored. Prices kept on moving higher and higher, so we could have this just be ignored as well. Are we going to have another record high for the Nasdaq? Probably we will, hitting 18,000 as well. So just to put that into perspective, we'll just move this back on the weekly chart. And as you can see here, price action is just going through the roof at the moment. You know, the last time we saw this was as the pandemic really started to calm down at the back end of 2021 as we moved into 2022. But since then, we haven't really had a push like this in a long time. So very exciting times for the indices, quite extraordinary as well. So just keep an eye out for the next big move in the market. Fundamentals are really pushing the indices at the moment. So that'll be something to keep an eye out for as well. So thank you very much for joining me. And as usual, this video will be posted on our YouTube and Telegram channel. So feel free to like, subscribe and leave a comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So have a great trading day ahead, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.